Unlike your brain, which can store a lifetime's worth of experiences and memories, the NXT can only hold a very limited amount of stuff before it reaches maximum capacity. Stuff can include programs, sounds, pictures, and leftover cafeteria food from lunch last Thursday. Well, maybe not the last one. But chances are there are some things on your NXT that are about as useful as last week's leftovers that are taking up space on your NXT. In order to download new programs to the NXT, you will have to make space by deleting some or all of the files that currently reside on the brick. To be clear, we're only talking about clearing files from the NXT brick. We're not talking about deleting the actual programs you've written. Those remain stored as .rbt files on your computer's hard drive and can be opened and sent back over to the brick anytime by simply downloading them again. Now then, you can delete files from the NXT in several ways. Continue on to the next few videos to learn how. First, you can delete files directly on the NXT using the built-in brick interface. Simply navigate to a file, such as a program, select it, and choose Delete. For example, programs reside in the My Files menu under Software Files. Navigate there using the arrow buttons to scroll between choices and the orange button to make selections. Inside this menu, use the light gray arrow buttons to scroll through your programs, then select the one you want to delete with the orange button. The default option that shows up is to run that program. If instead you wish to delete the file, use the arrow buttons to scroll over to the Delete option, marked by the trash can symbol, then press the orange button to delete the file. You will be asked if you really want to delete the file. Select the check mark to confirm deletion. Using this method, you can delete the programs one by one off of the NXT. If you want to clean out your NXT quickly, using broad strokes of deletion, this method is for you. Press the dark gray button repeatedly to find your way back to the My Files menu. Then use the arrow buttons to scroll over to the Settings menu. Press the orange button to enter Settings. Use the arrow buttons again to select the Trash Can Delete Files menu. Your options on this menu reflect entire categories of files to delete. Software files, Try Me files, sounds. If you want to clear out all the programs that are currently stored on the NXT, for instance, use the arrow keys to select software files and press the orange button. Again, the NXT will ask you to confirm your decision before you delete all of your software files. Use the arrow buttons to select the check mark and press the orange Enter button to confirm that you want to delete the programs on the robot. Finally, there is a third, probably most convenient way to delete your files using the programming software rather than the built-in brick interface. First, plug your NXT into your computer. Then open up the programming software. Start a new program and click on the upper left button in the downloading area. This is the NXT configuration menu. It is showing a list of the currently connected NXTs, of which there is only one at the moment, our brick named NXT. In the event that you have more than one brick hooked up at once, select the one you want to work with and hit Connect. If you only have one NXT hooked up, it's automatically connected by default. Click the Memory tab on the top of the page to access the NXT's memory. The bar on the left shows the portion of memory on the NXT where files are stored, broken down into several categories of files, with the different color for each. The program category includes all the programs you've downloaded to the NXT and is denoted by a purple color. Sound files are in dark blue, and graphic files are light blue. If you click on the words Program, Sound, or Graphic, you will see the specific files that live in each category on the list on the right. You can select any file and delete it by clicking its name and pressing the Delete button. Should you prefer the simpler Start from Scratch option, simply press the Delete All button in order to delete all the files on the NXT.